Welcome to Ripplequest.com, where you can search for anything you want or need and be connected with professionals or not professionals who know how to do what you need or have what you want. Today we're going to look at how to fix an automatic electric sprinkler system. So there's really two basic systems that need to be installed and a bunch of wire in between. What you're looking at right now is the electric control for the sprinkler, and these can be picked up at any hardware store. And you'll notice that there is a motor on top. This motor is what is going to turn on and off the sprinkler system. And it's really very simple. There are two wires here. One wire is going to be designated for the power, because this motor needs power. The other wire that's connected is going to go to, it's also power, but it's going to go to the zone on the control panel to tell the control panel which one of these are being used. So you can see this system here has 3 units. So there's going to be essentially 3 different color wires. You can see this one is green, and then we have this one here which is blue. And then this one is connecting. Let's see what color this one is. This one looks to be yellow. So we have a yellow wire, a blue wire, and a green wire. Now, when we run this wire all the way to wherever your control unit is, it's possible if you need a longer wire, the colors might change. But you have to just follow the process or follow the wire all the way to the end to see what it connected to. So for our example, we're going to assume that the wires are all the same color. So it's very simple. So step 1 is to obviously make sure that you have the automatic sprinkler system installed. If you don't, you can either do it yourself or get a plumber to do it. And of course, Ripplequest.com is the best place to search for someone who knows what you need. All you have to do is do a search for a plumber in your area. Someone will contact you and say, hey, I can do sprinklers. So if you have an old system that doesn't have the motors, you'll need it. But if you do already have one and it's not working, we're going to go through some of the troubleshooting to show you how to fix it. In this example here, again, the simplicity of it is really to make sure that the wires are connected. This unit actually stopped working, and we found that one of the wires had been disconnected. All we had to do is reconnect it, and it fixed the system. So again, we've got 2 wires. One is the power, which is usually black, and then we have the other one, which is the color one, which is going to be the second power and determine what zone on the control panel. So step 1 is to ensure your wires are connected at the sprinkler system itself. And then the second step is we're going to follow this all the way to the control panel to make sure that the control panel is connected as well. Now, in the event that everything is connected, it is possible. These motors do go bad. So it's very possible that this is a bad motor, and you might have to get a new unit or a new motor. And this actually unscrews, and you can put in a new one. Now we're going to the control unit. Ours is installed in an outdoor shed, and you can see we've got an old one. It's an oldie but goodie. And if we open this system up just to take a quick peek, we'll actually see down here, remember we talked about the wiring. This wiring here, this black wire, contains a bunch of different colors, and it leads all the way out under the ground, and it goes all the way back, way beyond under everything, all the way to the front where we saw the sprinkler units. So essentially we have that connection. Now what we're going to look at over here, I'm just going to take this off. So I'm taking off this cover here, and this cover is what covers the wires that we were discussing before. So first thing we're going to notice is we have 3 wires over here, and you can see that it's labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have a white wire. This white wire is that main power wire I was telling you. It happens to be white here, but it connects to any one of those sprinkler wires that we talked about. The second wire we're connecting is going to be one of these green, orange, and blue ones, and that's what we're going to connect. So I think it was yellow on the other side possibly, but it probably just got changed in the middle. But essentially, we've got a green one, and we know that whichever one is connected to the green one is number 1, station number 1. We've got the orange one, which is station number 2, and we have the blue one, which is station 3, and then we have the white one. So there's only one white wire, so how do you connect it to the others? Very simple. You just use a connector to use a piece of wire to connect it to each one of these. This will go in and you can connect 3 wires to this one white wire. So again, on the other side, you're going to connect one of each of the wires on the motor to the white one, and then one to each color. Each one will get its own color. Then once that's set up and we have our schedule, we can easily set schedule number 1, 2, or 3, and it pertains to each sprinkler. So you just have to know which sprinkler controls what part of your house, and then you can set the schedule. That's very simple. Ripplequest.com. If you don't want to do it yourself, go to Ripplequest.com, hire a professional, they'll take care of it for you in no time.